Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Natrona County High School for the premier matchup tonight in 4A football, as it usually is. The Sheridan Broncs travel to Casper to take on the Natrona County Mustangs. Again, welcome here to Casper. My name is Brent Jurgensen with NCTV. We're excited to bring you tonight's 4A action between the 3-2 Sheridan Broncs and the 2-3 Natrona County Mustangs. As much of the talk has been this week, most years, actually pretty much every year since '09, one of these two teams has been in the state championship game. This year, both of these teams are going to really have to push in the last few weeks of the seasons to secure even home field advantage for at least a few playoff games. So tonight's battle is a critical one. I am not sure. I've got my stats guys on it. I think Patrick Schmidt at WyomingFootball.com. I've got him on it. Need to find out. I think it's been since 2007 that Natrona and Sheridan played each other, with both teams coming off of a loss. Last week, Sheridan lost a close game at home to East. That game was 16-14. Well, here in Casper, Natrona County was trailing 7-13 with just over 5 minutes left in the game, and a late pick six sealed the fate of the Mustangs, moving them to 2-3. So now Natrona, with a new quarterback tonight, is going to have to try to figure out the number one ranked defense in 4A. As you look at the field now, we see the defensive starters for Natrona, so we'll give those to you as well. At defensive end, number 64, D'Anthony Smith. He's 6'5", 243 pounds, a senior. At D tackle, number 73, Cody Crawford. He's 6'1", 282, just a sophomore. Gets his sixth start, excuse me. Nose guard, a junior, Brendan Nelson. He's 5'9", 198. And at the other end, defensive end, Jace George, so number 53, 6'5", 230. Linebackers from outside in. Outside linebacker, number 32, Bo Hawkins. He's a junior. 5'9", 188. The other outside backer is a junior as well. Number 16, Preston Prop. He's 5'11", 177. Inside, you have the seniors. Number 30, Dominic Braddock. He's 5'10", 200 pounds. And 25 is Jesse Rabe. He's 5'9", 190. At the corner position, Nolan Valdez, number 2, he's 6'2", 173. And number 18, Kobe Kelly, also a senior, 6 foot even, 157 pounds. Free safety is junior Caden Wilcox. He's number 23. He's 5'10", 158. You don't ever want to have your safety leading your team in defensive points, but that is exactly what Wilcox is doing. As a matter of fact, he is ranked number 2 as an individual defensive player in the state of Wyoming. He averages 18 points per game on defense, including 10 tackles per game, either assisted or unassisted. So the Natrona Junior is the leader for the Mustang defense, which is going to have to step up big tonight against a Sheridan team that always has something up their sleeve. Both teams have similar paths to the game this evening. Both teams have played well at times and lost close games to good opponents. Sheridan has lost to both Cheyenne schools. Well, sorry, there's 3. East and Central, basically kind of on the last play of the game, as did Natrona, a nail-biter to the end. Rock Springs came to Casper and beat the Mustangs last week, and Sheridan has defeated, oh goodness, Rock Springs, Laramie, I believe. Let's see. Yep, Laramie to start, South, and Rock Springs. So offense first for the Broncs tonight, as Ben Hoppins is deep to kick. He was booming them in kickoff. There's a wind out of the north. Looks like it's dying down a little bit. The classic football 4A matchup is underway. Ben Hoppins with a low liner is going to squib to the 1-yard line, where it's touched by the return man. They always have a goofy return set up, and here they go. And they've got a little room. Bounces off 1 and out to the outside. And tackled at the 20. Good gang tackle there. 23 and 21. That's Luke Spencer and Caden Wilcox. Returned by Isaac Askamet, the 6'2", 190-pound senior running back. Gets the Broncs out to their own 22. Offensive starters for the Broncs. Justin Vila, he's 6'4", 276 at left tackle. Left guard, Quentin Mangus, number 66. He's 6'2", 220. And center is Chris Larson. He's a junior, 5'11", 185. At quarterback for the Bronx is Zach Kultiska. He drops back. He's going to swing it out to the right. And there is the running back again, number 11. He's got a gain of about 9. The catch by Askamit gets the Bronx a solid gain on first down. Right tackle for the Bronx is Matt Taylor, number 75, 6'3", 220. Right guard is number 68, Cisco Gallegos, a junior, 5'7", 235. Tight end is number 44, Kyle Meineke. He's 6'1", 195. Get the rest of the starters here in just a moment. Trips left for Kotiska. Now the signals come in from the sideline. Greer and Dubberly split left for Koltiska. Koltiska hands it off. He's got some room outside and nothing going on. Great play on the outside by Preston Prop. The junior comes up and turns Askamit back inside, where he's met by Jace George, forcing a 3rd and 7 from the Bronx 24. Brock Steele split out to the right. Dubberly and Martin split left. The tight end in the backfield now, that's Meineke with Koltiska and Escamet. Trips left. Screen pass to the right. Oh, and great play there by the outside linebacker. That is Bo Hawkins. The junior comes up and makes a great tackle in the backfield. And after a great first down play for the Bronx, the defense for the Mustangs stiffens, forcing a punt. .9:45 left, first quarter. No score here in Casper. 2 returners deep for the Mustangs, Wilcox and Hill. Punter for the Bronx is Coulter Kuhn. And a fair catch by Hill at the 40 will give the Mustangs their first possession of the game. Allie Wilcox on the helm tonight. Glad to have her back in the booth. Mr. Madzi and the crew are upstairs. Got both cameras back this evening. Excited to have that. Excited for a nice weather day again. We are at about 61 degrees, so a beautiful day. So Tyler Hill now starting at quarterback tonight in place of the injured Harrison Talbert is going to have a completion on his first play. Ball's thrown to Avery Cox as he rolls out. Good job the coaches to get him right in the game throwing the ball. Hill can throw it. We saw that last week. And he can run it too. He's a strong runner. Had a touchdown actually last week, the only one for the Mustangs against Rock Springs. Gain of 2 with the packs to Cox. Allison and Douglas split right. Hoppins tight end left with Kelly. Allison motions left. Hand off to Bundy. He's got some room off to the left. He's going to be tackled there by a Scammett. Sheridan's got an excellent defense. We'll talk about their stats. We'll talk about collective stats here in just a moment. Against the run, Sheridan is number 1 in 4A, only giving up 107 yards a game. Natrona has the number 2 offense on the ground, averaging 256 yards a game, 17 touchdowns on the ground. Sheridan's only given up 5. So 3rd and 6, ball on Natrona's 43-yard line, nearer the middle, splitting each hash. Bundy to the right of Hill. Hill drops back, rolls right. Has time, looking deep, pulls it down, and he's going to be sacked. The play made by 59, that is Chris Larson, 6 foot, 205-pound junior. Hill didn't have much to look at there. Good coverage by the Bronx, brings up 4th down, Natrona. Avery Cox is the punter in place of Talbert. Carter McComb, and I believe Brock Steele back for the Bronx. Cox with a punt down the right sideline. Caught by McComb, and he's going to be tackled there. Out of bounds at the 27. Great play by 29. That was Kyron Reeves on the stop. Good hustle. Oh, maybe I got that wrong. That might have been Mason Wycombe. Yes, it was Mason Wycombe, 19, not 29. My apologies. All right, one possession for each team now. Ends in a punt. Stoppage in play. Sheridan out quickly, but the down markers weren't set. 7:27 remain, first quarter. No score here in Casper. 4 defensive linemen, 4 linebackers for the Mustangs. Klotiska looks to his right. He's flanked by Kuhn and Askamit. Scammit. I don't know how to say that one. Scammit. Axamit. That's what it is. Motion to the right. Ball given to Axamit. Gosh, great tackle again. I think that was Brendan Nelson getting off a block up front. Axamit. There we go. Axamit on the run. No gain on first down. 2nd and 10. Bronx their own 30. Clock runs with 7:03 remaining first quarter. Trips right for Koltiska. Koltiska's a big hit, 6'3", 195. Drops back to throw. Quick play, and it's intercepted by Wilcox. Pick 6, touchdown Mustangs. There it is. Well, Wilcox saw that from the get-go. He wasn't going to try to make the tackle, going for the pick, and he nails it. Ball caught at about the 25, returned all the way untouched for a touchdown. Well, it is no secret that the Mustang defense has struggled a little bit at times this season. That's a huge play to start the game. Extra point by Hoppins is good. 6:44 to go. First quarter, Mustangs lead 7-0 on the pick 6 by Wilcox. Number 2, ranked defender in 4A, just came up with the number 1 play. Wow, yes, Patrick. My sources or some of the coaches were just sitting around talking at lunch. So the last time Sheridan and Natrona played with both teams coming off of a loss. Thank you to Patrick Schmidt at Wyoming-football.com. You got to go check that out, folks. I check it out every week. It helps a lot. I should have checked it out before the game. That's my fault. But I got to give you some pub, Patrick. It is 1988 was the last time these two teams met coming off of a loss. That's incredible. Nearly 40 years. 32. My goodness. Well, that was an exciting play there. Wilcox. Need to see how many interceptions he has this year. That has got to be close to the state lead in interceptions. That's number 3. And it is the state leader as of this afternoon. So I'm not sure what's happening in other scores around 4A. But the pick 6 puts the Mustangs on top, and the drive by Hoppins puts the return team of Sheridan back in the end zone. They'll start on their own 25. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate the information. So Martin split to the near side. 2 receivers to Koltiska's right. I believe that's Kuhn in the backfield. McComb to his flank. Ball is kept by Koltiska and to go nowhere. The motion by McComb stretched the Mustang defense a little bit, but not much doing in the middle there. Looked like Rabe, Smith, and Crawford in on the tackle, probably Jace George as well. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8, Bronx on their own 31.5. Two receivers left for Koltiska. Now he motions in, 2 backs in the backfield. Gives it to McComb. McComb's got it, and he's got a little room off to the right, and he's down at the 34-yard line. About a 12-yard gain gives the Bronx their first down, I believe. Yeah, maybe the second. They might have got a first down the very first play of the game. Change move, as does the clock. Kuhn split to Koltiska's left, as is Axemet. McComb gets it again. He's off to the left side this time. Block on the outside by number 5. Good gang tackling there by the Mustangs, but not until they have a first down. Good block on the edge by Colson Kuhn. Axemet. I'll get that right at halftime. Sorry, Sheridan folks. Axemet. 2 consecutive first down by the Bronx. Puts it 5 yards off midfield for Koltiska. 3 receivers to his left in the bunch. Going right. Kuhn up the middle. He's got cutback lane, and he's got a little bit more. Prop falls off, and Kuhn keeps going. He's got a tackler on him. Valdez and Wilcox on the play, but not until Kuhn makes it all the way down inside the Natrona 31, right on the 30-yard line. 3 plays, 3 first downs for Sheridan. Kilpatrick left of the formation, as is McComb. He'll probably motion here. And there he goes. Kuhn to the right of Koltiska. It's going to go right. Ball is given to McComb, and he's got the edge again. Good tackle made. I believe that was Wilcox. Yes, it was. That stretch play, normally that looks a little bit different, but Sheridan's running it as a lead play right now, and they're getting the edge. The problem with this is they get a defense moving left and right, and then they can go up the middle as that motion dictates up front. All right, now basically it's double tight. Oh, they're going to take a timeout. Double tight into a tight doubles look. But Coach Mallory didn't like that one for the Bronx, so he's going to take a timeout. The first one of the game for Sheridan. First one of the game for either team. So 4:28 left in quarter number 1. Natrona leads 7-0. Sheridan has the ball on the Mustang 30-yard line. As I mentioned, Sheridan's 3-2. They are tied with Kelly for 3rd right now. Actually, it'd be 4th in 4A. They have not played each other yet. Natrona is tied with Rock Springs, but Rock Springs has the tiebreaker. Those 2 teams. So Natrona would technically be 5th or 6th, and Rock Springs would be 5th. Offensively, Sheridan comes in as the number 1 rushing team in the state. They have 17 touchdowns. That's tied with the Natronas for most in the league. Thunder Basin has the most with 19. Sheridan averaged 262 yards a game, a whopping 6.3 yards per attempt. We can see that already. They run the ball about 42 times a game. Sheridan has thrown the ball a lot in the past, but they are obviously very good with the run game. All right. 3 running backs for Koltiska, 2 to each side. 39 is in the game. That's Texas Tanner. That's a pretty cool name. And Michael Greer offset to the right. I believe it's McComb in the backfield. Snap goes, counter move. That is Axemet. And he's going to go up the middle for about 4. But that's it. Sheridan is number 7 in 4A in passing, 110 yards a game, 59% passing percentage. Here's the big stat, though, for them. They have 7 touchdowns and only 1 interception. Natrona is number 9 with 3 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. All right, here we go. Ball is given off the right-hand side to 39. Great play on the edge. Try to get a number there. I believe, yep, that was Bo Hawkins. Hawkins comes up and makes the play. 39 on the kicker. That's Tanner. So after a stretch of first downs and big plays by the Broncs, it brings up third just outside the Mustang 20-yard line. Ball in the right hash. 3:25 remaining, first quarter. Subs in now for Sheridan, going back to their base formation. No tight ends here. Kilpatrick and Dubberly split left. Martin split right. As is Axamit. Ball given inside to Kuhn. Breaks out of one tackle. Tries to break another and can't do it. Now, if you follow Wyoming high school football, you know the Kuhn family is just loaded with kids. They have been terrorizing opposing teams for the better part of the last decade. And Colson's holding up his end of the bargain. He's quite a runner. But the big defensive stand inside the 20-yard line is going to put Michael Greer out for a 31-yard attempt. Snap back, kick is up, and it is good. So Greer from 31 makes the lead 7-3 now for Natrona. 2:22 on the board, first quarter. As I mentioned, team passing, Natrona's number 9, 102 yards a game, 52% completion percentage. So combining those stats, Sheridan has the number 5 offense in 4A. That's a little bit low for them. Usually they're much higher than that. 372 yards a game, 6.9 yards per attempt, 35 points per game. That is 4th in 4A behind East, Thunder Basin, and Central. They have 20 touchdowns on the season and 9 turnovers. 24 touchdowns and 5 turnovers. That's tied for the second fewest. Natrona has 20 touchdowns and 9 turnovers with the number 6 ranked offense. Defensively, if I've mentioned Sheridan, they are number 1 against the run. Natrona is number 4. They stood up well in the red zone there. They give up 145 yards per game. They've given up 18 touchdowns and have 18 tackles for loss. Sheridan has 27 tackles for loss, which leads the division. Pass defense, Sheridan is number 6. Natrona is number 8. And team defense, Sheridan is ranked number 1, only giving up 8 touchdowns this season, forcing 5 turnovers. Natrona is number 5, giving up 16 touchdowns, but a second highest turnover total of 11 in 4A. Kickoff sends Robert Douglas back into the end zone, so the Mustangs will start on their own 20 after Greer gets another touchback. Here's another stat. You want to have the number 1 ranked defense, you better have a good kicker. Greer averages 54 yards per kickoff attempt. He's had 31. But the real kicker, if you will, is that he has 15 touchbacks. Only Tegan Tippett of Central has more with 17. He has 4 kickoffs inside the 20. That's an incredible weapon for your defense, and that is a big reason why they're ranked number 1. All right, so the Mustangs against a 5-man front for the Broncs are going to hand it off to Bundy. Bundy drives up the middle. He's going to get about a yard, but that's about it. Offensive starters for the Mustangs, Tyler Hill, 5'9", 163. He's got the reins for Natrona tonight. Bundy, who just had that carry, 6'1", 210 pounds. The senior is a top 5 rusher in 4A this year. He and Talbert are back-to-back in terms of individual. I'm sorry, he's number 6, 108 yards a game for the senior, 5 touchdowns for Braxton. 2 receivers each side. The ball is going to give it to Bundy. Bundy's got a little bit of room, but he's going to be tackled in the background. And there's Kuhn. Sheridan does an incredibly good job of freeing up their linebackers to attack upfield, and that's what you saw there. I think Kuhn is lined up at the middle backer. And he is sliced right through and made that play. Third and 10. Mustangs will run their third play from their own 20. Minute 18 remaining first quarter. Kuhn blitzes. Six-man pressure. Ball's going deep. He's got Brecken McClintock. Nope, sorry, that was Kobe Kelly. Kobe Kelly down the sideline. He might have had a step on Carter Dudley, but the pass falls incomplete, bringing out Avery Cox. Looking for punt return, and I don't see that in the stats. Punt return, there we go. Brock Steele, Sheridan, number 1 in the state. 19 yards per return on 6 attempts. Two guys back. Avery Cox gets into one. Great spiraling kick. He's going to be caught by McComb at the Bronc 41. Third possession of the quarter for Sheridan. Gets him within 10 yards of midfield. Big thanks to Phil Kohler. He's hooking me up with the stats just like last game. That was awesome. So we'll get you some stats throughout the game tonight. All right, Sheridan with the ball back quickly after a 3 and out by Natrona. Kotiska in the backfield, flanked by Kuhn and Aksamit. I gotta ask Trevor. Radio guys from Sheridan just down the way. All right, Kotiska is going to hand it off to Kuhn. He cuts it back. He finds a little room. Didn't seem like there was much going there, but he makes 5 yards out of it. Tackle made by Jesse Rabe and Mr. Braddock. Dom in on the play. Probably get one more play before the end of the first quarter. Mustangs up 7-3 early in tonight's game. It's a big one for both teams. Two receivers each side. McComb motions into the formation. Ball's going to go to him. He's got some room off the right side, and he is fast. He is a big-time track kid, and you're seeing his speed there. He is all the way down to the Mustang 27. McComb gains 26 on that play. He's got to be close to 100 already. He's got 64 on 4 carries. Looks like the Mustangs might have jumped off sides than they did. Give the Bronx a free 5. And that's going to end the first quarter. I thought maybe a team called the timeout. All right, so at the end of one, Natrona leads 7-3. We'll be back in about 30 seconds here from Cheney Alumni Field. All right, welcome back For second quarter action here in Casper, Mustangs up 7-3 early. Bronx on the drive, though. Ball on the Natrona 22 with 1st and 5. Got to say thank you to Carol Yates. Carol says it's Axmit. Isaac Axmit. Thank you so much. And I apologize to Isaac's family. That was brutal. Axmit. Thank you so much, Carol. We know that I know you guys probably listening on the radio as well, but we appreciate you tuning in. Almost 300 of you watching the game tonight. It's a big one. All right, 1st down and 5 for the Bronx. And the give is to Axmit. And he's going to gain about 2, maybe 3. So it's going to be 2nd and 2 just inside the Mustang 20. Get some scores from around 4A here in just a moment. Axmit and Kuhn flank Kultiska. 2 receivers left for the Bronx, who still have only attempted 1 pass, I believe, tonight. Axmit on the carry. I don't know that he got it. Cody Crawford making the play, the sophomore on that one. Brings up 3rd down, 3rd and 3. Axmit's number 9 in 4A in scoring. He averages 6 points a game, has 5 touchdowns on the season. Motion to the right for Kultiska. He's going to give it to Kuhn, cuts it back once, but not twice. That's the only way you can bring him down, and the Mustangs do it. Good job again on the interior by Nelson. Good backside pursuit by Bo Hawkins is going to force a 2nd field goal attempt by Michael Greer. He hit his first one from 31. This one will be from 36. Ball in the middle of the field. Always got to watch for the fake down here. And the ball. A jump off sides would give the Bronx a 1st down. Greer. Ball's low. Kick is up, and it might be left. It's no good. Greer pulls it left. Mustang defense holds again. And Natrona will take over on their own 20, I believe. All right, across 4A tonight. Cheyenne East, they're ranked number 3. They are beating Cheyenne South 35-0. That game in the 2nd quarter. Rock Springs coming off the big win here in Casper last week leads Laramie 15-0. Rock Springs scored a touchdown with no time left in the first half to push the lead to 15. Thunder Basin leads Kelly Walsh 28-6. That game over in Casper tonight. The game is probably late in the first half as that game started at 6. All right, Hill. He's going to fake it and then give it to Allison. Allison makes a great catch. Breaks 1 tackle and gets out to the 27. 26, they say. 26 and a half. That was close. 2nd and 3.5. Pass was a little high, but great catch by Million Allison. Mustangs need a 1st down here. Got to give the defense a little bit of a break. 9:40 to go, first half. Natrona leading Sheridan 7-3. 2 receivers each side. Hill motions in Kelly. Ball goes to Bundy on the short side zone. He might break through a little bit. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. The short side outside zone, you see college commentators talk about this all the time. They don't understand why it is. But certain defenses play formation certain ways. If you can outnumber a defense running the ball, you've got a chance to do some damage. And Natrona picks up a 1st down there. Douglas and Allison split left. Hill back at his own 26. Ball fake to Bundy. He's got a man outside. He's going to go underneath to Hoppins. Hoppins with the catch. Short gain of about 5. Hill's being careful with it. It's understandable. He'll start working downfield a little bit later in the game, I guarantee. He's got a good arm. Sheridan flipping their defensive linemen. They got 5 guys up there. They'll stand up and end if they need to. 3 receivers to the left. Ball given to Bundy. He's got some room. If he just gets upfield, cuts it up, and he's got near a first down. Got about 7 on that one. Bundy down at the 20. But as I mentioned, Sheridan with the lateral movement in the run game. Now Natrona's trying to do the same thing. Quickly up to the line. Hill in the I formation. Tight left. 4 down linemen. Ball is going to be given to Bundy. He's going to have to break a tackle, and he does. Boy, big time play there by the senior. Steal on the tackle, but Bundy falls forward, twists out of a tackle for a first down. I'm not sure if that was how that play was designed. I'm gonna say no. You don't want your running back running right at 2 defenders. But Bundy's a big kid, 6'1", 210 pounds, and we've mentioned it before. He runs at about 240. Tough to bring down. Another first down for Natrona as they are on their own 42 now. 43, excuse me, on their left hash. No tight end now. 2 receivers each side. Actually, that's Hoppins there. Split out. Stacks on the left side. Bundy with the play up the middle. Puts his shoulders down. He's going to have about 3. Last week, the Mustangs, I think, were a little surprised by the physicality of Rock Springs. They figured it out about the 3rd quarter, but it might have been too late by then. I don't think they're having any problem figuring it out tonight. These 2 teams are getting after. There's a lot of action right up to the whistle by both teams. 6:57 clock counts as Hill is going to keep it, and he's going to be attacked in the backfield. Not sure what happened on that one. Play made by 75. That's Matt Taylor. He's 6'3", 220, a senior. He's playing DN. They got some big old guys on that left side. Vila is 276. He's number 74. He's 6'4". And Taylor's 220. That's not easy to move that around. Third and 8. Natrona on their own 45. Hill in the gun. Going to be pressure off the outside. He gets rid of the ball. Good pass, good catch. What a great route. There was not a lot of room to throw that. And Kobe Kelly comes down with a big reception on 3rd and 8. Mustangs move the chains again. That's big when your receivers are making catches like that. Gives the first-time starting quarterback some confidence. 6 minutes even remaining, first half. Oh, ball's on the ground. Hill had it for a minute. It was going to be a mesh in the backfield with Bundy. Both Bundy and Hill got on it. Loss of 2 on the play. Puts the ball on the Bronc 45. Kelly split left with Hoppins at the tight end. Allison and Douglas split right. Hill drops back. Looks out in the middle. He's going to go deep. He's got Robert Douglas. He might have it. Oh, just off the fingertips of Douglas. That was a perfectly thrown ball. You can't ask for more than that. Hill put it in the old garbage can, just like at practice. Need Robert to bring that one in. He had him beat. Oh, goodness. Now that's kind of into the wind as well. Boy, what a throw by Hill. All right, so 3rd and 12 now. Mustangs are probably looking for half and half. Maybe they can get half of it and possibly go for it on 4th. So 3 receivers to the right if you include Hoppins. Hill drops back again. He's going on the outside. He's got Allison. Just a little bit of an overthrow, but guys are getting open. That's a good sign. Just got to finish those plays. So the defense for Sheridan holds at their own 45. That's going to bring in Avery Cox for his third punt of the evening. The win out of that situation is keeping the Mustang defense off the field for a little bit. Cox catches it and had a beautiful punt last time and another one. This is a great punt. Ball is fielded at the 19 by Brock Steele. Well, he's had two great punts tonight so far. 5:11 to go, first half. Bronx with the ball, trailing 3-7. Central and Campbell County started at 7 o'clock just like we did. First quarter action, I believe, well, I can find out. I think that game is in Gillette tonight. Yep, it is. All right. Here's Kuhn off the left-hand side. He's got a little room, runs over Wilcox. That's not easy to do. And again, that stretch play is working pretty well for the Bronx. They've got excellent lateral speed. Gain of 8. Two receivers to the right of Koltiska, and they're moving right. Ball is going to be kept by Koltiska. Probably should have given that one. Good play by the defense. Looks like George was on the initial contact. Crawford and Hawkins there to clean the rest of it up. So loss of 2 on the play, maybe 3. Brings up 3rd and 4. Ball mid, between the hashes anyway, on their own 25. Axmit. I got it. Axmit to the left of Koltiska. Kuhn to the right. Steele and Meineke split to his right. Koltiska drops back. Straight back pass. Ball's out in the flat to Kuhn. Looks like there's going to be a hold on the play, and that's a pretty good call. Normally I don't say much, but that was grabbed him by the legs. I believe it was Kobe Kelly at corner. No, it was Preston Prop trying to make that play, and he just got grabbed. So the gain was out to about the 31. It's going to be a hold on the Bronx. Spot foul. 10-yarder takes it back to the Bronx 26. 3rd and 13 now for Sheridan. 3:38 remaining first half here in Casper. Braddock and Rabe on the inside, lining up the defense. Hawkins and Prop on the outside. Ball goes to McComb. McComb's got a little bit of an edge. And tackle's going to have to be made in the backfield there. And, boy, goodness. Great run by McComb. He's been their guy tonight. Gets him about 9, but it's not going to be enough for the first, so the defense holds again for Natrona. Wilcox and Hill back deep to receive. Well, absolutely not surprising that these two teams are just getting after it here tonight. Low-scoring game. Kick is to Hill. He's got it at his own 40. He's going to catch it and get out of bounds at about the 45. So 2:32 now. Natrona with the lead, 7-3. They certainly want to hold on to the ball to the end of the half. If they can score, great. But you don't want to give the Bronco offense the ball back. All right. Kelly. Cox now in at the A-back. He's motioning down here towards Douglas. Hoppins at tight end on the right side. Bundy breaks a few tackles going up the middle. He's got about 4 on the play. Mustang offense will absolutely take it, as will their defense. Ball just past the 50. Hill. 3 receivers to his right, as is Bundy. Snap is a little bit low. Give to Bundy. He's got some room. Breaks 1 tackle. Kind of gets out of a second one. Falls forward for a first down. Steele tripped him up for a second. But Bundy stays on his feet, crossing the Bronc 40, giving the Mustangs 1st and 10 on Sheridan's 39. Now they speed it up. 3 receivers right. Bundy to his left this time. Hill in the gun. Ball's given to Bundy. He's trying to get off the right side and not much doing. Going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Valdez in at receiver. Cox comes out. Wilcox was in for a moment. He might have been in the backfield. I'm not sure. All right. Now Robert Douglas in the backfield. Kelly and Allison split left. Robert Douglas with the ball. He's got some speed. He's across the 40. Might be back to the original line of scrimmage. Robert Douglas, the Mustang ball carrier. Douglas. And Douglas actually got it to the 38. So 3rd and 9. Went out of bounds, though, so the clock stops at 1:03. I think Steve Archman going to take a timeout. That is the first of the half for Natrona. Each team now has 2, so 1:03 to go. Natrona County talking about it with a 7-3 lead. Nearing the end of the first half. All right, other scores here. Cheyenne East now leads South 42-0. That game in the 3rd. Rock Springs up on Laramie 22-8. That game in the 4th. Halftime. Across town, Thunder Basin leads Kelly 28-6. Central up 7-0 on Campbell County. Final scores in 3A. Powell, number 3 after the number 1 versus number 2 showdown last week. They lost to Cody. Bounced back with a big win over Star Valley. The Panthers beat the Braves 28-6. At halftime, number 1 Jackson leads Green River 28-17. In progress is Worland at Rollins. Also in the first quarter, number 2 Cody leads Evanston 14-0. No score from Lander at number 5 Douglas or Riverton at Buffalo. Well, big play here. Certainly don't want to give Sheridan the ball back. Douglas. Well, they're going to take another timeout. There's some. So the formation wasn't what the Mustangs were looking for. They're going to call a second timeout. Make sure they get it right. Ball on the, just inside the 38 for Sheridan. We'll get you some stats at the half. Got senior night for the band and dance team, and I think maybe the cheerleaders too. So we'll make sure that we have a camera on that. And let any parents or family members watch that. Let you hear the band play today. And then we'll come back with some information from the first half. It's been a good one so far. Hill and the Mustangs offense goes deep. Got to reverse. Kelly's got some room. He's got to cut it up, and he's going to be just short of the first. But the smart play is that he keeps it in bounds. Now kind of puts Sheridan in a spot. Do they want to call a timeout or not? I don't think so. Bronx are going to let the clock run. 4th down. Play clock is going to be set. It's already running. 25. It's about a 10-second, 11-second difference between the play clock and the game clock. Oh, Natrona's going to let it run down and probably call a timeout. All right, timeout by the Mustangs. That's their last one. Stops the clock with 12 seconds, 12.7 seconds left here in quarter number 2. The only touchdown tonight for either team was the pick 6 early in the game by Caden Wilcox. Other than that, it has been a defensive highlight reel for both teams, keeping each other out of the end zone. Band over there in the southeast end zone. Another busy week at school. I think everybody's trying to finally get in the groove of it. Challenges abound, but we're certainly making the best of it. Over 2,000 students and staff every day here at Casper High School. All right, let's see what the Mustangs do. I bet they go for it here. If they get the first down, they can spike it and then go for a field goal. Wind has completely died. Actually, they're going to do it now. Hoppins, who hit a few going the other direction tonight, they were good from 41, but they are easily good from 51. So this one is from 48. Snap low, and it's blocked. The snap was low. That didn't allow him to get the ball down. So the Bronx are going to get the ball with 4.9 seconds left. Try to get a number on who blocked that one. Not sure. The snap set off the timing for Hoppins, and the truth be told, he didn't have a chance on that one. That is certainly not on him. All right, so Koltiska back. He'll probably take this snap and kneel on it. We'll see. Oh, the shift. He might just run up the middle. Nope. Going to give it to Kuhn off the left-hand side. He might have a little bit of an edge. Around Valdez, and Kuhn is going to be tackled with no time left on the clock. That ends our first half here in Casper. It's been a quick one. Not much happening on the offensive end of things in terms of the scoreboard, but certainly the game that we come to expect when Natrona County and Sheridan meet. As we mentioned, first time since 1988 these teams are meeting, when both teams are coming off of a loss. So we will turn it over to the PA announcers, let you guys enjoy the halftime entertainment. I believe the clock is at 20 minutes for halftime tonight. Nah, it should be at 15. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes with some updated stats and scores from around Wyoming high school football. Thanks for joining us tonight. This is Brent Jurgensen with NCTV. Thanks to the NCTV guys, Mr. Madzi and the camera crew up on top. It's a nice evening for them. We will see you back after the entertainment is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the pride of Casper, Wyoming, the Natrona County High School Fighting Mustang Marching Band. The band is dedicated to entertaining and performing at a high level, supporting the culture and climate at Natrona County High School for more than a century. The band is under the direction of Mr. Sean Weiss, with assistant directors Zane Romanek, Ryan Bell, and Mike Menard. Drum majors for the band are Anna Zettel, Jenna Farley, and Mason Napier. In 1980, Journey released the song Any Way You Want It from their sixth studio album. Written by lead singer Steve Perry and guitarist Neil Schoen, it peaked at number 23 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100. Drum majors, Anna Zettel, Jenna Farley, and Mason Napier. Is the band ready? Here to perform Any Way You Want It, please welcome the NTHS Fighting Mustang Marching Band. Herbie Hancock is an American keyboardist, band leader, composer, and actor. In 1983, he released the song Rocket. The song charted as high as number 71 on the Billboard charts and was one of the most requested songs for dance club breakdancing. Here to perform Rocket, please welcome the NTHS Fighting Mustang Marching Band. Please welcome to the field the Natrona County High School dance team, better known as NCDT. The dance team is under the direction of Coach A.J. Campbell, with team captains Eliza Walters, Zoe Pickett, and Jenna Farley. The dance team joins the band to perform Show Me How to Burlesque, a song recorded by Christine Aguilera. Trumpet and horn solo by Matt Schrader and Tamsin Gorman. Please welcome NCDT and the Fighting Mustang Marching Band. Please stand and join the NTHS Fighting Mustang Marching Band as they perform the school songs. We hope you enjoyed this halftime performance, and thank you for supporting music and the arts in the Natrona County Schools.
At this time, we would like to recognize the seniors of the cheer team, dance team, as well as the band. Let's start with the cheer team. Rachel Bates. She is accompanied by her mom, dad, sisters, as well as Mrs. Renee and Mr. Betty. Plans after high school, she plans to attend Frontier Bible College and Casper College and become an international missionary and school teacher. Her most memorable moment at NC is getting to witness the NC cheer placing fourth in state. Rachel Bates. Naira Douglas. She's accompanied by her mom, Erin Wells, as well as her big brother, Darnier. Her plans for after high school, she plans to go to Howard University and study criminal justice or political science. Her most memorable moment was her first game back this year and hearing everyone scream her name, Naira Douglas. Julia Gil Rodriguez, accompanied by her parents, Scott Klosterman and Allie Klosterman, along with Nicole Klosterman and Sarah Klosterman. Plans to go to college at Catalunya or maybe an exchange student scholarship. Julia Gil Rodriguez. And now to the dance team. Eliza Walters, accompanied by her dad, Aaron Walters, Emily Walters, and sister, Emma Walters. After high school, she plans to attend college and pursue a professional dance career. She will always remember morning practices and winning third place for jazz at state last year. Eliza Walters. And now for the band. Daniel Arisa, accompanied by his father Anthony and mother Catherine, as well as his brother Samuel. Plans to go to Casper College after high school, and he will always remember being part of the Natrona County Fighting Mustang Band. Daniel Arisa. Carissa Anderson, accompanied by her mom Angel, dad Gary, brother Bridger, godmother Tanya, and cousin Bristol. Plans to attend the University of Wyoming and earn a degree in biology and then pursue a doctorate in physical therapy. She'll never forget going to New York and performing in Carnegie Hall. Carissa Anderson. Maya Adamson, along with her mom Andrea Adamson and dad Jeremy Adamson, grandparents Dave and Mila Adamson, and Sid and Gayleen Morrison. Plans to attend Casper College, and she will never forget whenever Mr. Weiss says one more time, it never actually means one more time. Maya Adamson. Cassidy Bracken, along with her mom Colette Bracken and Robert Bracken, her dad, and little sister Briley Bracken. Plans to attend Casper College for 2 years and then off to the University of Wyoming. And she will never forget her first day of learning drill her freshman year. Cassidy Bracken. Bowen Condelario. Accompanied by his mom Christine and dad Kevin, brother Seth, and friend and inspiration Patrick. He plans to go to college and work in the field of computer science after high school. And he'll never forget going to Carnegie Mellon University in the summer after his sophomore year with a scholarship from Microsoft to learn and study artificial intelligence. Bowen Condelario. Caitlin Daniels, along with her mom and dad and sister Cecilia, along with baby Emerson, plans to go to Sheridan College after high school, and she'll never forget going to Philadelphia to perform with the Wyoming All-State Marching Band. Caitlin Daniels. Darren DeArmond, along with his mom, Michelle DeArmond, Sean DeVore, and brother, Delotis DeArmond. After high school, he plans on becoming a mechanic, and he will never forget a bad band practice and how Mr. Weiss referred to them as being a bad dad. Darian DeArmond. Damon Garber, accompanied by Mr. Sean Weiss. He plans to go to college for music production, and he will always be thankful for his time spent here at Natrona County High School. Damon Garber. Michaela Gear, along with Tony Gassman and Jen, she plans to continue music after high school, and she will never forget memorizing drill and music, hearing a band director's words to do it again. Michaela Gear. Abby Gruner, along with her mom Charlotte Gruner and Darren Gruner. After high school, she plans to attend college and possibly go on to medical school to become a dermatologist. She'll never forget freshman year when Mr. Weiss hooked up a fart gun to an amp. Abby Gruner. Ty Hansen, along with Rachel Hansen, his mother, and Rob Smith, his stepfather, along with his three sisters, Lita, Ari, and Aurora, attends to plan University of Wyoming after high school to get an engineering degree and then on to Wyotech. He will never forget Oil Bowl his freshman year. Ty Hansen. John Jack Larson, accompanied by his mom Amy Larson and dad Bruce Larson, plans to attend Casper College next year and then plans to continue on his education at the University of Wyoming. He'll never forget making affiliate his freshman year. John Jack Larson. Sean Loftus, along with mom Christy and his dad Sean and his little brother Braden, plans to attend University of Wyoming after high school, and he'll never forget going to New York and playing at Carnegie Hall. Sean Loftus. Victoria Lee Marie Leone plans to attend Casper Community College after high school, and she will never forget marching in her first marching band halftime show. Victoria Leone. Sheridan McDonald, along with her dad, Daniel McDonald, and brother, Treyon McDonald, plans to attend the University of Wyoming to get a master's degree in English and become a high school English teacher. She'll never forget attending Oil Bowl with the Fighting Mustang Marching Band. Sheridan McDonald. Elizabeth Meeks. Elizabeth is accompanied by her mom, Rachel, and sisters, Emily and Jamie. She plans to go to college and get 2 majors to be a sign language translator and get into art, and she will never forget fun band practice. Elizabeth Meeks. Taylor Patterson, along with her mom, Teresa Patterson, brothers Colton Chance, and dad Cody Patterson, plans to attend Casper College, and she'll never forget the Avengers halftime show. Taylor Patterson. Jeremy Rich, along with mom Lisa and dad Stephen, plans to becoming an electrician's apprentice after high school, and he will never forget seeing the crowd light up at the halftime show for every game. Jeremy Rich. Malachi Sweets, accompanied by his mom Nikki Sweets, plans to enlist in the Army National Guard and pursue a college degree in history and enlist in the Army full-time after high school. And he'll never forget band and how much fun he had with Mr. Weiss and how he makes it cool and all the talented people he got to meet. Malachi Sweets, Nicholas Vincent, along with his mom, dad, and brothers, Shane, Adam, and sisters, Alex and Donna. He plans to go to college for software and development, and he'll never forget dinner before the game with his drum line. Nicholas Vincent. Rush Walton, along with Josh Shannon, Riley Walton, and Chris Harris, after high school plans to perform all around in band and make it big. He'll never forget playing at UNC in Greeley with all of his friends. Rush Walton. Anastasia Zettel, along with her mom Jen, dad Brad, and best friend Deanna. Right now, after high school, she plans to attend the university to pursue a law degree, and she'll never forget getting to wear the Infinity Gauntlet in their first show last year. Anastasia Zettel. Congratulations to all of our seniors. Okay, we have our 50-50 winner ticket in hand right now. Pull out your red ticket. 385-0370.
All right, welcome back to Natrona County High School. Senior night for the band, cheer, and dance crew. There are a lot of kids out there. Good job to Mr. Franzen getting all those names rattled off. Holy smokes. All right, so very quick warm-up time now. Got about a minute before we start the second half. Awesome stats. Allie got that figured out in like 10 seconds, so she is on it. The tail of the stats do not tell the tail of the scoreboard. It is wild. So Natrona, with only 55 yards of offense, but leads 7-3. Sheridan has 126 on the ground, but only 7 through the air. They've been able to move the ball, just haven't been able to score. So obviously, the second half is going to come down to who can actually punch one in on offense. Neither team's been able to do that so far tonight. The only penalties of the game, it's been a really clean game tonight so far. The only two are on Sheridan. They have 2 penalties for 15 yards. No turnovers. 188 yards of total offense between the top 2 running teams in 4A. So the defenses came to play tonight, and it's going to be a great finish. Probably the most important half of football for both these programs this season up to date. The winner moves clearly into 3rd position, or 4th it would be probably, after the game. Yes, because East and Thunder Basin are both winning. Central is in a dogfight with Campbell County right now. But Kelly is losing to Thunder Basin, and Natrona has the tiebreaker on Kelly. So if Natrona holds, they would move ahead of Kelly in the standings. So big game for the Mustangs, big half for the Mustangs in the Bronx here as we go into quarter number 3. Natrona deferred in the first half. Sheridan obviously chose to receive, and Natrona used the wind at the beginning of the game. Now there's not a lick of wind. So the coaching staff for NC played that one about as well as you could. Back to return are Douglas and Wilcox. Greer set to kick it off. He is a touchback machine. And here we go. 3rd quarter action here from Casper. Ball is up. It's not going to be a touchback this time. It's caught by Wilcox. And the fake given to Douglas. Wilcox went left on that one. So the return out to the 16. Mustangs start with the ball on offense here in the second half. All right, so the Mustang offense had a few first downs towards the end of the second quarter there to hold on to the ball. Now they have Bundy behind Hill. This is a new look. 2 receivers each side for Hill. Gives it up the middle. A flag on the play. Probably first one on the Mustangs.
Bundy, the ball carrier.
After a gain of about 5. Probably going to come back, though.
By Chili Tanner from Sheridan.
It's a hold. On the right side of the line, it looks like. So first penalty on NC is going to be a big one. That ball is going to move back to the 5. Or maybe it'll be half the distance they'll go. We'll see. Hold. Put it on the 8 or the 5. The 8. Half the distance. Still first down. NC backed up on their own 7.5 now. I'd expect some pressure from Sheridan. Osborne and Koltiska at safeties. Meineke and Dubberly at the corner. Kuhn, an outside backer. All right, here's the inside handoff to Bundy. He's got a little room.
Bundy, the ball
Tackle
carrier.
finished off there by Hunter Goodwin.
Stop made by
Gain of about 3.
Goodwin and Taylor from Sheridan.
Second down on the near the left hash. Ball just past the Natrona 10.
Brings up second and long. For the
Well,
Mustangs.
defensive goal sheet's going to tell you not to ever give up a first down when your opponent has it inside their own 20. Two receivers to each side. Cox and Douglas to the right. Kelly and Allison to the left. Bundy rolls right. Hill behind him. Hill throws it. Got a man underneath. Catch is made by Kobe Kelly, and he's got a solid gain. Good ball by Hill. That was opened earlier tonight. Hill kept it short. That time he went a little bit deeper. Brings up 3rd and manageable on the right hash. Ball just short of the 22.
Brings up 3rd and 6 for the
Natrona needs 6, just past the 28 to get a first. Nice job by Kelly getting open and making a play there. Kelly now brings Allison with him down to the near side. Cox lined up at the tight end. Hill rolls left now. Kelly's open. He's got the catch, I believe. Nope. Pass incomplete. I think Kelly dropped it. He was right at the line to gain. I think the throw was okay. There are a lot of bodies standing there on the sideline. Couldn't quite see it. That's tough throwing to your left. You got to get those shoulders turning around quite a bit. So Cox now needs to get a good punt off. Looks like McComb and Steele back for the Bronx. Snap's good. Kick is up, going left here. Steele's going to fair catch it, and he's got it. Caught at his own 47. So Sheridan gets their first possession of the second half near midfield. All right, so the Bronx now looking to put their first points on the board touchdown-wise. A 31-yard field goal by Michael Greer has their only points of the night. Koltiska drops back. Looking for a pass over the middle. He's got a man, and it is overthrown. Good coverage there by Wilcox. Kelly came over. Valdez, good coverage on the backside. Not too many pass attempts tonight for Sheridan. Again, it's pretty odd for them. But it goes with the trends for their season. They haven't thrown the ball hardly at all. Incomplete brings up second down. for Sheridan. The old ball is muffed by Koltiska. He's going to be down at his own 35. I'm not sure if the snap was bad or if he wasn't ready for it. Well, that's a big loss, though. Goodness, that's 13 yards. So now it's going to bring up 3rd and 23. Sheridan on their own 35.
3rd and 23.
Wow. So trips right with Kuhn offset to the right for Koltiska. Probably a screen here. Inside give to Kuhn, and he's going to be wrapped up. Nice job by DeAnthony Smith. Boy, primo field position for the Bronx ends up in negative yardage, negative 10. Great job by the defense. So the field position switch needs to be completed by a good return here by either Wilcox or Hill. As they flip-flop on their own 30, Kuhn back to punt. You got to watch for the fake here. The left-handed boot is going to go to Hill. So I'm not sure if Hill had a fair catch on that or not. He caught it and kind of kept running. And normally that's a penalty. Yeah, they're going to call it on him. So a clear indication of a fair catch has to be given. If it is, the official will blow the whistle and blow the play dead. But the return man has to stop running. The official blew the play dead. I think Hill, you could argue it was momentum. I don't think he moved to go upfield. Regardless, I think the officials are going to call. We'll see. Now they're saying he waved his hand. It looked like he did. Well, I can't remember if this is a 15-yarder or not. Either way, it's going to move the Mustangs back. All right. That's 5. 5-yard penalty. He was going to put the ball back just inside the Natrona 24. All right.
First and 10, Natrona.
Now I got Kelly and Cox split left. Hoppins in at the tight end to the left. I believe that's Valdez off to the top. All right, low snap is given to Douglas. He's trying to get the corner, and he does. Oh, but he's going to be ripped down. Now, that's not going to be a flag. I think he got him by the shoulder pads. It looked bad, but I don't think anything illegal happened. Oh, a 30-yard run for a 1-yard loss. 2nd down, 11 Mustangs, just inside their own 25. 7:25 to go, 3rd quarter. Mustangs still lead 7-3. A well-played ball game tonight. So Douglas is split left. 3 receivers right. Flag is going to be thrown and a delay of game on the Mustangs. Now that one seemed a little quick. All right, loss of 5 on the penalty. Second now in about 16, 15. Bundy behind Hill and nothing happening. Just too much penetration up front. Play made by 75 and 69. 75 is Matt Taylor. 69 is Chili Tanner. Chili and Texas Tanner, I think, on this team. Is that right? Yep. Chili and Texas. There you go. I like it. There's no way they're not brothers. So a loss on the play puts it at the Natrona 16. Twins to each side. 4 down linemen. Ball's just going to go up the middle of the Bundy. It looked like he had a little bit of room. And then he didn't. I think that ball came loose. Probably right about the time the whistle was blown. So both teams having trouble on offense right now. Bad snap for Sheridan. Moved them back 15. And a penalty and negative plays. That's Natrona -4. So just like they were just a little bit ago, Steele and Kuhn just past midfield. Cox kicks it to Steele. He's going to return it. He's got some room off to the left, and he's got a lot of room. Great hustle play by Coulter Helm. Wow. The D lineman going lateral to make the play. That's a huge tackle. Well, if NC ends up winning this one, you're going to have to go back to that. There was nothing but green space and one guy left for Natrona. And Coulter Helm. That's 6'1", 227 running that down from the backside. Great hustle. Sheridan again with good field position. 2 backs in the backfield to either side of Kultiska. He's going to hand it off. That's Axmit. And again, it looks like he's got a lot, but not enough. Only about 3 yards. 2nd and 7. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Cruising. Now you got to start counting possessions. Mad Munford, tight right. McComb goes left. That might have been some early motion in the backfield. Certainly a hold on the left side by Kuhn. Not called, but great play by Prop and George. Goodness. Well, there's a hold on the outside. There's no doubt about that one. But the gain of nothing brings up 3rd and 7. Ball outside the Natrona 41. A much better defensive performance tonight for Natrona County. They are flying around to the ball. This Sheridan offense is legit on the ground. I mean, they are averaging incredible numbers. 262 on the ground a game. And Sheridan is at 119 right now. 2 receivers each side. Going deep. Ball is dropped by Steele. Ball was a little bit behind him. Valdez there to make the hit. 4th down, Bronx. Boy.
4th down, Sheridan.
Now, Natrona's going to play punt safety hill here. Wilcox is going to go back by himself. Probably park him on about the 5. Now you're just going to keep your defense out there watching for the fake. Kuhn is horrifying up there. You know he can get 8 yards, and you get him ahead of steam. That's even worse. He's got the ball. He's going to boot it. Going to try to pin the Mustangs deep, but it's going to go into the end zone. So touchback on the punt by Kuhn. Natrona defense holds again. Probably have a couple finals in 4A now. We'll pull those scores back up for you. 3:37 remaining, third quarter. Natrona County still leads Sheridan 7-3. No offensive touchdowns in tonight's game. All right, East, it's a final. They beat South 55-3. The T-Birds move to 5-1. Rock Springs wins again. They win 36-15 against the Plainsmen of Laramie. Hill, high snap. Boy, he got it down, and Bundy is off to the right side. He just can't get quite past that second level. He's trying. If he ever gets past it, there's not much behind him. Tackle made by Greer. Gain of 5. Well, Natrona would have no problem if they could just pound out about a 10-minute drive here and put it in the end zone. Nothing wrong with that. All right, 3 receivers left. Douglas and Kelly. Ball's going to go inside to Bundy again. He stutter steps a little bit again. Just not much happening. Gain of 0.
Bundy, the ball carrier. Tanner with the stop.
Maybe a half yard. 3rd and 4.5 for Natrona. Thunder Basin leads Kelly 35 now. 35-13. That game in the 3rd. Central leads Campbell County 7-6 at half. If you were betting on the under at halftime in Gillette, you would have been in the minority, and you would be doing real well right now. All right, 2 receivers each side. Motion in for Million Allison. Hill rolls to his right. Got time. Fires it to Kelly. He's still got it. Now let's see. They're going to give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it.
Brings up 4th and 5 for the Mustangs.
4 yards to go for the first. Cox back. Looks like Sheridan's going to bring a little bit of pressure. Yep, here they come. Cox gets it off barely. Oh, that was nearly blocked. Steele catches it on his own 44. Ooh, that was close. That was nearly blocked. They certainly brought the pressure. They only had one guy back returning. So Sheridan starts it again. This is their 3rd drive of the quarter. All of them have started past their own 40. The NC defense holding strong up to this point. All right, 3 receivers to the right. Koltiska. Kuhn left. Kuhn's going to get it. The short side zone play. Nothing happening. Man, just a great job there by Preston Prop. The junior really playing well on the edge tonight. Gain of 2.5. 2nd and a long 7. Just past their own 45. Minute remaining 3rd quarter. Now you got 3 receivers left. McComb all the way on the inside. Watch out for him. Oh, he was moving. They're going to call a flag on that. And ball is dropped on the pass over the middle. Intended for Kilpatrick, but they're going to call McComb on motion. I think if he would have kept going, he would have been fine. Instead, he tried to go and then stopped again, and that's going to be a flag every time. Interesting. You got to take it, I think. They might decline it, though. They might just decline the play because it was incomplete. Yeah, they are. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. 3rd and long 7, excuse me. Ball goes back just past the 45. I like it. Sheridan has Martin, and I believe that's Dubberly split left. Kuhn back behind Koltiska. Koltiska steps up and he's going to be sacked. Pressure off both sides. DeAnthony Smith and Jace George. The DNs meet on the quarterback. Another sack. Puts the ball on the Bronc 39. Again, trying to flip the field. That might be the last play of the quarter. We'll see if Sheridan kicks it. 10 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. 9, 8. Kuhn back to kick. He's going to boot it. Oh. Fair catch by Hill. at his own 27. No time left. Third quarter. Here we go. Biggest quarter of football for Sheridan and Natrona this season so far. Mustangs lead at 7-3 going into the final phase. All right, welcome back to Casper. Fourth quarter action now, 4A football. The powerhouses of Natrona and Sheridan, the two most decorated teams in 4A, in yet another great game as the Mustangs used the pick six in the first quarter and excellent defense the rest of the way to keep the Bronx out of the end zone and hold a 7-3 lead as we enter the final quarter. Sheridan defense has played solid tonight. I got to pull up the stats again. I'm wondering if Natrona even has 100 yards of offense. They are at 74. So if a team can string a drive together tonight, they're probably going to have a pretty good chance to win it. So Mustangs in those orange and black uniforms tonight. Sheridan obviously in the all whites. Blue numbers and gold trim. New formation here. Trips to the short side. And it's Robert Douglas with the ball. He gets hit hard. Boy, not much happening there. And Kyle Meineke ended that play in a hurry. Oof. Again, you'd be hard-pressed to find a team that does a better job getting their linebackers free to move to the ball. Sheridan is excellent at still. Greer and Goodwin on the inside for the Bronx. They're going to put 9 in the box. Oh, Hill bobbles the snap. He's going to try to get it outside. Throws a lob pass. Looking for Avery Cox. Got to catch the snap on that one. So it brings up 3rd and 10. That one had the crowd a little nervous. Mustang coaching staff expecting pressure most of the evening with a new quarterback starting tonight. We'll bet we'll see some here on 3rd and 10. Bundy to Hill's left. Play action. There's the pressure. Hill rolls. He might have room. Throws it. He's got a man. It's going to be caught and a first down. Great job by Hill to keep the play going. Pass caught by Kobe Kelly. Hill with the rocket out to the 42. First down to Natrona. Woo! Great job by Hill to get out of some trouble there. Now they're back up on the ball quickly. 2 receivers each side. Probably try to get it to Bundy again. Yep, there he goes. He's got some room up the middle. Just swarming defense. Again, Chili Tanner. He's 6 foot, 255. I don't know how you move that out of there. You don't, I guess. Jim Strobe, he's 5'10", 200. Also in on the play. So doubles again. Cox kind of lined up in that tight end position. Hill drops back to throw. He's got some time. He's going over the top, and it is, nearly picked off by Reese Osborne. Ball intended for Kobe Kelly. Brings up another 3rd and 10 for the Mustangs. Clock stops at 10:25 remaining in the game. Natrona County's run 36 offensive plays tonight for 87 yards. Sheridan's #1 defense playing as billed. Trips left now for Hill. He's got Bundy out in front of him. There's going to be pressure off the backside. Quick pass out to Kelly. If he can get a block, he might have a chance. There's just not much there.
Kobe Kelly with the reception. First out of bounds by.
So the complete pass is going to be good for about 3.5. Ball now on the 45. The big thing is, though, maybe it's going to pin Sheridan deep. Sheridan's had the ball past their own 40 every possession this second half. Maybe Cox can kick one deep here with Steele. Sheridan's going to come after it again. There's no doubt about it. They almost had it last time. Snaps good. Cox gets rid of it. Nice punt. It's going to go up the middle. Return by Steele. He's going to go down his sideline. Good play. Try to see who made the tackle. I think it was Nolan Valdez. Valdez on the tackle. Sheridan with their worst starting field position of the half on their own 34. Boy, teams would kill for that kind of position. .10:08 to go. Sheridan with 115 on the ground, only 7 through the air. Koltiska. He's going to give it to Kuhn. Kuhn's got some room off the side. Pratt misses the tackle. Oh, great tackle by Wilcox. State finalist wrestler comes through with the double leg. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Officials going to reset the play clock, looks like. And they're going to roll it. Here we go. Trips left. Koltiska. Kuhn offset to his right. Martin at the split. Sheridan run a couple of different speeds, if you will. Try to draw you off sides. Now we got 4 guys down here to the side. Going to go back into the middle. Lead play for Kuhn. Kuhn has it. Bounces off a tackle. Doesn't bounce off 2. Braddock with the initial contact. Kuhn bounces off. Gains about 3 more after that. 3rd and 7. Sorry, 3rd and 4 for the Bronx. Maybe a long 3. 9 minutes to go, 4th quarter. Well, I'm watching up top here. They got McComb. There he goes. He's in motion. Sets up to Koltiska's right, and he's going to get it. If they come up and tackle him, they got it. Great play. Wilcox shoots the gap. That's exactly how you play that. Great job by Valdez turning him inside. Hawkins there to make the play as well, but Wilcox with the tackle. I don't know what's going on in Gillette, but Caden might be the #1 ranked defensive player in the state after tonight. Boy, he's been all over. He just knifes through. You can't get a body on him. So Kuhn now on his own 27. Well, you always got to watch for the fake. Hill and Wilcox back deep. Mustangs have 4 guys to the wide field, 3 to the left. Then here comes the fake. Yep. Kuhn's got it. He's going to be out of bounds. Depends on where they mark it. He's stepped out at the 43. Mustangs get the ball. That was all about the spot. The spin got Kuhn out of it, but it might have cost him the first. Oh, wow. Goodness, he had it. Kuhn had the first down. That was a really well-designed play. Student body left. Kuhn just, that spin pulled him right out of bounds. Oh, Mustangs with a huge break there. With the ball and the lead. 7:45 to go. Boy, they need a time-eating drive now. Hoppins back in at tight end. Oh, and here we go, the Wildcat. Haven't seen this in a long time. Wilcox back's going to snap and keep it. The fake to Cox. Wilcox on the outside covers the ball up, still going. Ball down to the 38 of Sheridan. First time we've seen this year.
Osborne with the stop for Sheridan.
So Avery Cox is going to be the motion guy.
2nd and 5, Natrona.
You got Kelly and Douglas out at receiver. Oh boy. Matt Barrett in at the fullback. He's just to the left of Wilcox, if you can see him. He's got his hand down. They're like old school football here. Wilcox, counter. He's got some room out to the right. He's down to the 30. Cuts back to the 25. Great block by Robert Douglas. Great block by Robert Douglas. Wilcox out at the 20. Sheridan's asking for a hold on the play.
With the defense for Sheridan.
But something's opening up there. I think it's the motion that's helping those guys up front. Just moving those linebackers and freezing them just long enough for Wilcox to get some room. 1st and 10, Natrona, ball on the Sheridan 20. Cox in motion. Now Wilcox goes off to the left, puts his head down. He's going to drive for about 3. Team tackle there.
Goodwin with the stop for Sheridan.
Gain of about 2. Clock continues to run. 6:30 remaining in the ball game. Well, now they're certainly in field goal range here. So Natrona is just going to try to hang on to this as long as they can, even if they don't punch it in. Got a good chance to go up by 7. Cox will motion again. Ball is going to be given to him this time. He's got a little room. He's down to the 10, cuts in, and is down at the 6. Oh, maybe a game-saving tackle made by Koltiska. But now the Mustang offense has it inside the Sheridan 10. 1st and goal, Natrona. Now they'll flip the Wildcat. Cox off to the left. Wilcox with the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Looks for a little room off to the right and doesn't have any. And there's the flag. There's the flag.
Wilcox, the ball carrier.
Wait. Now you might go back to the regular O. We'll see what happens here. Flag is at the 9, it looks like. So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty, putting it back to the 19. So it's going to remain 1st and goal.
Mustang penalty.
Clock winds.
To the Sheridan 20-yard line. Still 1st and goal.
5:40 to go. Now Robert Douglas will be the motion guy. Wilcox sends him in motion. Snap, ball, stays with Wilcox, steps back and nothing happening. Well, 69 with the tackle. That's Chili Tanner.
With the stop for the Bronx.
Another loss in yardage. Now Natrona's got to be, now they're going back to their regular set. Well, busted that out at the right time. It worked. 5 minutes remain in the game. Natrona holding a 7-3 lead over Sheridan. So now we got Douglas to the left. Trips right. I think Sheridan is going to have to take a timeout to talk about this one, maybe.
Timeout, Sheridan.
Yep. All right. So 2nd and goal, ball on the Sheridan 22. Gives us just enough time to update scores. All right, Central now leads Campbell County 13-6. That is bizarre. I wonder what's going on down there. Final score, Thunder Basin beats Kelly Walsh 35-13. Rock Springs already beat Laramie 36-15, and East beats South. So East now goes to 5-1. Thunder Basin goes to 5-1. Central holds a small lead. They'll probably go to 6-0. Kelly drops to 3-3. Rock Springs moves up to 3-3. Kelly has the tiebreaker on them. Campbell County probably to 1-5. Laramie to 1-5, and South is 0-6. So just a huge game here. The score holds. We'll have a logjam at 3-3. Kelly, Sheridan, Natrona, and Rock Springs all tied at 3 apiece. All right, Hill back in at quarterback now. Bundy to his right. Pressure off the right-hand side. Hill drops back. He's going to pull it down, and he's going to be sacked. Dropped at the 30. So now we're looking at about a 48-yard field goal. Mustangs just got to get some yards to give Hoppins a chance. 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Good. That was a coverage sack there. Natrona picked up the pressure off the right-hand side, but then more pressure came up the middle. All right. 8 on the play clock. 7, 6. Hill's got 3 receivers to his left. 2, 1. Snaps it. He's got it. Oh, quarterback draw. Hill keeps it. He's got a little room off the outside. Still going and down to the 22. You'll take that. You will absolutely take that. Now Hoppins is going to have a shot on 4th down to give the Mustangs a 7-point lead. Just over 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Cox is the holder. Sheridan got 2 the last one off this right-hand side last time. But that was all about the snap. 3:08. Here's the snap. It's good. Ball's down. Kick is up, and it is good. Hoppins nails it from 40. And the Mustangs take a 10-3 lead with 3:02 remaining in the ball game. Oh, that's a big timer there. Great protection up front. Nobody even got close. Well, most teams in this situation are going to pass the ball like crazy. Sheridan has been good at running it all night. They're going to try to get lateral and get their speed guys some room to run. Sheridan is also notorious for having a great return game. So if there's ever been a time where Hoppins can pop one into the end zone, this would be it. You've got Axmit and McComb deep. Both of those guys are a home run threat anytime they touch it. Axmit averages 25 yards a return. I don't want to kick it in, but I don't want to kick it to McComb either. That's some burners back there. Thanks again for joining us tonight. I think we had over 300 earlier. Now we're up to 362. Great crowd. Thanks for joining us. Going to be a great end to a great game. Hoppins with a boomer. Oh, that's big. Wow. 3:02 to go. Sheridan gets the ball. Worst field possession of the second half. They started on their own 20. Well, I'm looking for trick plays. I mean, Sheridan always has one or two. They got a couple. They got the hitch and pitch probably. You've got wheel routes. Koltiska can throw it too. So he's got 2 receivers to each side. McComb and Kilpatrick down here to the near field. They got Kuhn up top. Wide open is Steele on the sideline. He's not going to get knocked out of bounds, and just like that, Sheridan's got 21. Steele with the reception. Corner just bailed there. I'm sure that, you got to protect deep, but there was nobody in the flat. All right, quickly back up. I bet they'll. Well, I'm watching McComb down here, number 8. You fake it back to 10, and you go over the top to him. He's too fast. All right, back to throw. There he goes over the top. Ball is thrown incomplete. Oh, too far. Pass intended for Meineke, excuse me. Brings up 2nd and 10. Clock stops, 2:50 to go.
2nd and 10, Sheridan.
Kilpatrick, wide right. Trips left. Got Axmit, McComb. Oh, they're going to go deep here. Oh, nearly have the sack. Koltiska with the pass broken up by Valdez. Oh, man. If he had one more step on it, that would have been a pick 6 and ball game. You could also say that McComb got tripped up in the wash. Looked like they were trying to hit him on a deep pattern down this left-hand sideline. They might come back to that again. So 3rd and 10 now. Ball on their own 41, 2:43 to go. I can't get a number on that. I think that's Caden Steele. Nope. Ball, is dropped. Pass was there. Koltiska hit him. Ball is dropped. Kobe Kelly on the coverage. 4th and 10. If I'm Sheridan, I'm coming back to that trips formation they tried to run 2 plays ago. And there it is. So you've got Meineke, McComb, and Steele to the wide field. Kilpatrick will be by himself on the right. Greer flanks Koltiska. Here we go. 4th and 10. 2:39 remaining. Play action pass. Ball is thrown to McComb. And that's the guy that you don't want to have the ball. He is too fast, and that's it. Ball is down at the 30. The play action moved that linebacker just far enough to create a lane. Bronx 1st and 10 on the Mustang 30. 2:30 and rolling. Same formation. Koltiska throws it outside. He's got a man. That's 10. Kilpatrick. That's going to be enough for another 1st down.
Kilpatrick with the reception. Valdez with the stop for the Mustangs.
Koltiska can see it all too. He's 6'3", so he's not going to have a problem seeing downfield.
1st and 10, Sheridan from the Natrona 19.
Well, the Mustangs need some pressure, but Koltiska's getting rid of it so fast you can't really get it. I even watch for the draw here. Back to throw. Koltiska pulls it down, and he's going to run. Gets out of bounds at about the 15, I think. They're going to mark him at the 16. So gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Clock stops. 1:53 remaining in the 4th quarter. I'm not going to say it. Kuhn back in at tailback now. Surprised he hasn't been in more. I bet he gets the ball here. Yep, why not? There he goes. He's got it. Oh, breaks out of 1 tackle. Oh, boy. Rabe had him wrapped up, and it slowed him down enough. Gain of 1.5 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 6. Sheridan's going to snap it pretty quick. 1:33 to go. Fourth quarter. Got McComb split left. Meineke inside of him. I'm watching for Kuhn out of the backfield here. Koltiska pulls it down. He's going to go deep. He's got a man in the end zone. There's Kuhn. Oh, just overthrown. That brings up fourth down. Now, Sheridan can still get a first, and they've got 2 timeouts. Kuhn and Axmit off. Kilpatrick and McComb down here. It's going to McComb. Mustangs either got to get pressure or some great coverage. Prop on McComb. Here it comes. Play action. Ball in the end zone. Overthrown. Is it caught? Touchdown. Boy, I have no idea how he caught that ball. That was a perfect throw. Catch is made in the corner of the end zone by Kyle Meineke. Goodness. That was a great catch. There's nothing you can say about it. Perfect throw, great catch. Now the extra point. Greer, who leads 4A in scoring by kicks, has 20. This would be number 20. Nearly blocked. Nearly blocked, but it's good. Valdez had a shot at it. Greer puts number 20 on the board for the season. And with 1:09 on a 4th and 6 play, Sheridan ties it up. Holy smokes, that was just a good throw. Nothing you can do. Officials did a good job in the corner. They made sure he caught it, both checking them with each other. All he needs 1 foot in high school, and they got it. Boy, that was a big play. Well, you knew it would be a good one. And it has been. 10-10, 1:09 remaining in the fourth quarter. Just as it was big for Hoppins to boot that one deep, Greer has put him in the end zone all season. Wilcox and Douglas are deep. Got to watch for the short kick here up the middle. Greer puts a foot to it, and that's going to be in the end zone. All right. Well, Hoppins has hit 1 field goal tonight already. 40-plus yards. You have to say that Natrona has to get to probably, I'm going to say, they got to get to the 30. So you need about 50 yards here in 1:09. They have 3 timeouts left. But Greer is such a good kicker, you don't want to give him a shot to kick a field goal late either. I'm expecting pressure from Sheridan too. They've got 4 or 5 guys up top. Hill on the quarterback draw. He's going to go up the middle. Nothing moving there. Now Sheridan's going to play the clock game too. They've got 2 timeouts left. They take one. Bronx have 1 timeout left. Ball's going to be essentially on the Mustang 22. 1:02 to go. Allie's got this thing figured out now. She is running the show. Well, this is where you get paid the big bucks as coaches, man. And they're not big bucks. It's just, oh, it's nerve-wracking. All right. Mustangs. They have to reset the clock. All right, 105 now on the clock. Clock will run on the restart. No, it won't. Sorry, timeout. All right, Hill with Bundy to his left. Inside pressure. Bundy's going to try to get it. Just nothing happening there. Sheridan takes a second timeout. 58 seconds to go.
Timeout, Sheridan.
Check in one more time. We'll see if we can get an update from Campbell County. Yeah, still the same score, 13-6. Jackson beat Green River 63-17. Warland leads Rollins, 28-0. Cody leads Evanston at half, 34-0. Lander leads Douglas at the half, 10-6, and Riverton leads Buffalo 10-0. All those at the half. 2A, number 3, Big Piney is upset by Lovell 29-8. Lyman defeats Kemmerer 41-0. In Lincoln County, Cokeville defeats Thermopolis 31-6. Mountain View, they're ranked number 1. They beat Pinedale 42-6. Glenrock takes out the Dogies of Newcastle 34-7. Upton Sundance 26. Tongue River 7. And Wheatland leads Burns 46-0 in this third quarter. All right. Hill is probably going to keep it here. Inside run and nothing doing. So now we got to watch. Clock runs 51-49 when the white hat sets it. All right, so there's about it's 9 to 10 seconds. So Sheridan has 0 timeouts left. You've got McComb and Steele deep. NC's going to let it run down to about 10 seconds and then take a timeout. Oh, man. This is just a tough spot to be in. Both those guys returning for Sheridan can probably get 10, 15 yards on a return. If they catch it there, it's on the 40. We'll see. All right, 10:02 to go. Tie ball game, the Bronx and the Mustangs here in Casper. So Sheridan is out of timeouts. Natrona is out of timeouts. Well, last 2 times Sheridan's tried to block the punt. They've only had 1 guy back. It doesn't look like they're going to do that. They'll probably just try to field it and see what they can do. Boy, you got to watch for a trick play as well. So ball is placed at the Mustang 22. Avery Cox, the punter. He gets a good punt off. And the snap will start the clock. That'll get about to 8 or 7 seconds. If he gets one high enough, they might be able to have this be the last play unless Sheridan fair catches it. So we'll see. They've got Kuhn short as well. Certainly don't want him with the ball. And Sheridan's going to bring just token pressure, it looks like. They're going to try to get it. Snap. Good. Cox flips it once. 7 seconds. 6. All right. 5 seconds to go. McComb fair catches it at his own 49. Well, Kotiska can throw it. We've seen that. He's got a good arm. It'll be the old Hail Mary here, or maybe like a trick play, but more than likely, we might be looking at some free football. So, Mustangs, I'm not sure what's going on here. There should not be a stop in the game. All right, Sheridan. I just can't see how they would have time. And unless they run a quick one to try to get out of bounds and then give Greer a shot at it. But I don't know why there's teams on the sideline. Oh yeah. Oh man, Coach Harshman knows this one. This is a free kick. Fair catch free kick. Oh, this is such an obscure rule. Okay, so if you fair catch a punt, you have the option of an unobstructed kick. This would be from 61. The kicker is the defense can return it, just like Alabama Auburn a couple years ago. I have never seen this in a game. Here we go. An unobstructed free kick. I guess the Mustangs had one timeout left. Oh boy. Yeah. So again, yeah, go back in the rule book. It's an unobstructed fair catch free kick. He can have a tee and everything. It is probably one of the most obscure football rules. I chuckle because Coach Harshman knows this one all too well. It's kind of funny to see it not used against him, but to be used in a game where he's coaching. So it's essentially a free field goal where the defense can't block it. Good job by Coach Mallory knowing that rule. I got hats off to him. Now that ball, if it travels in the air, so this is way closer than a kickoff for Greer. He's got a big old run up at it too. So regardless of what happens here, it is going to be wild. All right. So a 61-yard field goal attempt. For the best kicker by numbers in the state. Greer puts it up, and it's not even close. Now Wilcox can return it. He's going to let it go. Oh, goodness. And there's 2.5 seconds left. Oh, boy. Well, this will be kneel on it and go to overtime time here. Boy, that was a. I think I've seen maybe one or two kids that can make that. That's an insane ask, though. But, boy, if there's anybody in the state that can do that, it's going to be him. All right. So now NC has the ball in their own 20 after the touchback. There you go. Douglas is deep just to be the protector. Hill underneath center. Ball snap. There we go. Overtime. Here we go. Free football alley. So now the captains will come back out to midfield. Coin flip. will determine who plays different or defense first. Usually, if you win the flip, you play defense first. That way you know how many points you need to score if you need to score. No time on the clock. No time on the clock. The only clock that'll run is the play clock. Boy, what a game. There's a reason these two programs have been in the state championship game, one or the other team, every year since 2009. And more often than not, they win it too. Get our thank yous out of the way here. Thanks to Lance Madzi and the NCTV camera crew for helping us out tonight. They set us up early yesterday and finished it up today to bring you tonight's action. Allie Crossan is on the board. This is time number 2. She's got it dialed up, figured out. Graphics look good. Man in the comms. Thanks to our principal, Shannon Harris, our kind of co-ADs for right now, Brian Honkin and Spencer Cottrell. Thanks for all the help that they give us as well. Training staff doing a great job. Excited to see Leah back on the sideline at some point. I haven't seen her yet this year. So hi to all the Washingtons. Mustang Marching Band still here. Good student section. And about a 5-minute break for halftime. We got a minute to go now. Senior Brady Dutcher out for the coin flip. Meineke comes out for the Bronx. Boy, it's been a great game. Good to see. I know the Mustangs were disappointed after last weekend's effort, and that's fair. I know that they know that they can play better, and they certainly have tonight. So a lot to build from, regardless of the outcome here. Certainly hope for a win for Natrona. They have played real well. Well, hey to you, Leah. Hope to have you back soon. So, coin flip. I think it goes to the Bronx. Sheridan won the toss. They're going to play defense. Mustangs will attack the south end zone. Ball is put on the 10-yard line. And here we go. When you go to summer camp, you go to places, you play other teams, and they'll have like a showdown round, kind of on like day 3. And they'll run this. They'll put different teams against each other and just crank the music, and the college kids are there, the coaches are there, and it is a wild ride. And they simulate this overtime feel. It is fun. Problem is that neither of these teams got to have camp in the fall or in the spring. So overtime here at Cheney Alumni Field in Casper. NCTV bringing you
Mustangs get the ball first in overtime.
the first possession of overtime. Mustangs with the ball on the 10. It looks like Bundy is deep. He's going to take it up the middle in the Wildcat. He's got 6 on the first down run.
Bundy, the ball carrier.
So no time.
Ball with the stop for Sheridan.
Just looking at the play clock. Kobe Kelly split left. Barrett in at halfback with Dom Braddock. Sorry, at fullback. Snap to Bundy. He's got it. He's going left. He's got some room. He's going to be in. Touchdown! Bundy off the left-hand side gives the Mustangs the lead in overtime. Boy, calling out all the stops. The senior scores. PAT pending. The old single wing kind of stuff there. Jeez. All right, Hoppins now for the PAT. Cox to hold. Crowd quiets. Snaps good. Kicks down. They might have got a hand on it, but it is good. Hoppins nails it. PAT good. 17-10 Mustangs. Now the Natrona defense looks for the hold and the win. Bronx have to score a touchdown and a PAT to move it to overtime number 2. All right, so the NC defense has played really tough all night, only giving up that one touchdown, and it was on a 4th and 6 late in the fourth quarter. Sheridan's run the ball well tonight, but just not enough to score. 128 yards on the ground for the Bronx, 87 in the air, most of it coming on the last drive of the of regulation. There we go. All right. 2 receivers left, 1 right for Koltiska. Motion by Meineke. This is going right. Kuhn's going to get it. Nope, pulls it down. He's going, got a man wide open, touchdown. Well, I mean, I coached here at NC for 15, 16 years, and it is just miserable to play Sheridan inside your own 10. They just do a great job of getting guys out of position. So, the Bronx answer in one play. Well designed now, the PAT. Steal to hold, Greer. Pressure up the middle, oh boy. Nearly blocked, but it's good. Now, I'm not sure, it looked like there's some contact with the kicker, but I'm not sure how that happened. So now we go to overtime number 2. Sheridan gets the ball right back. They start on offense. Here's you just flip it. Well, you see that play a lot in college. It's just that play action. Frees the outside backers. And where Axmit was lined up, it makes it look like he's going to lead that play off the right-hand side. Well, I thought it was going to Kuhn, too. Good play action there. Pulls it back. The linebacker's caught in no man's land. Koltiska throws the dart, and it's tied up just like that. So 17-all, overtime number 2. Trips left. Greer offset to the right for Koltiska. Drops back. And Koltiska has got it in, touchdown. Boy, good pressure up front. But Koltiska breaks contain. That certainly wasn't the design. But he did his job. And they're going to put Greer back in there to kick it. Well, you got to watch for the fake. I know that sounds crazy, but Sheridan does that kind of stuff all the time. So they sub a guy out. 20 seconds to go. Plenty of time on the play clock. Down. Kick is up and good. Nearly blocked by Nelson. All right. Sheridan now leads 24-17.
Cheyenne Central 19, Camel 6.
Final from Campbell County. Central survives a scare from the Camels. 19-6 up in the Razor City. So Central moves to 6-0. We said after the opening game of the season where they scored late to beat Natrona by 2 scores, that was a tight game. NC had the lead in the fourth quarter, so plenty of good football being played across Wyoming's biggest classification. Continuing here tonight, it looks like it's going to be quite the end of the regular season as well. Still have a Central East matchup in the Capital Bowl. The Mustangs host Thunder Basin in 2 weeks. They go up to Gillette to play the Camels next week. All right. So back to the single wing. Bundy. Deep got 2 fullbacks in front of him. They're going to run the same play they scored the touchdown on. And not much happening. Maybe a yard.
Bundy, the ball carrier.
Maybe a yard. And here comes the regular offense back in. All right, so now you've got Valdez, Allison, Hoppins, and Kelly. Allison in as well. All right, 20 seconds on the play clock. Bundy offset to Hill's left. 3 receivers to the right. Tight right. Hill with the snap. Give to Bundy. Cuts back. Pressure off the backside. Just good job closing down by Matt Taylor on that backside. Brings up 3rd and goal. Out just outside the 8-yard line. Like Sheridan's going to take a timeout here. They had some trouble substituting a player. If Mustangs would have been up to it, they could have caught him in 12 men on the field penalty. But regardless, Coach Mowry calls the timeout. 3rd and goal, Mustangs on the 8-yard line. Overtime number 2. Sheridan leads 24-17 after the Coltisca 10-yard run on a scramble and the PAT by Greer. (10-10) game at the end of regulation. It was 10-3 with just over a minute to go when Sheridan scored on 4th and 6 on the Mustang 18. Well, Hill can run it. So now you got to just decide if you want to move him while he's throwing or keep him in the pocket. Protection's been pretty good tonight, but Sheridan, I would bet Sheridan brings pressure here. And he's got 2 plays to try to punch this in. All right. So doubles. 2 receivers each side for Hill. Motion by Allison to the right-hand side. He sets, rolling right. Hill drops back to throw. He's going to turn the corner. He's down to the 2. About to the 3 maybe. Good backside pursuit by Tanner. And this is it. 4th and game for the Mustangs. Sheridan with the #1 team defense. They've only given up 8 touchdowns all year. The Mustangs trying to find a way. I think Coach Harshman might take a timeout here. Use all the time on that play clock and then decide what they want to do. Ball's on the 4-yard line. Well, you run plays in practice. You've got what you call perfect plays. That's what you're looking for. So 4th and goal, Mustangs on the 4. Overtime #2, they trail 24-17. All right. Well, Bundy's got 22 carries tonight for 52 yards. 1 touchdown. That's about it. Wilcox has 4 carries for 22 yards. Had an 18-yard run earlier in the game. Hill is 8 of 14 for 49 yards. Kobe Kelly with 4 receptions, 39 of those yards. Ball is on the right hash. Mustangs have to score to tie. They'll have a chance to tie anyway. All right. I formation. Hill under center. Motion. Pass. Hill rolls to his right. He's going to try to get it in. He's in. Touchdown. Hill dives and hits the pylon. Touchdown. Tyler Hill. Ooh, that was close. Sheridan coaches are saying he was out. That'll be interesting to see on film. I don't know, but a great effort by Hill on 4th and 4 gives the Mustangs a chance to tie it with the extra point. Whew. Hoppins. Back. Cox. To hold. Snap, good. Kick down, up, and good. Overtime #3. Now the rules change again. You score, you got to go for 2. Now you flip it again. So now Sheridan, I think, is going to go on offense. No, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe you do another coin flip. I think they get a little time to get some water. Boy. So it looks like, I'm trying to tell. Boy, it's been a long time since I've seen a triple overtime game. So I think, as far as I can tell, NC's going to have the ball first. It should go back to the way the overtime began. So we'll see. Hats off to the officials tonight. They've done a great job. There's hardly any penalties in the game. 4 on NC, 2 on Sheridan, all 4 on NC in the second half, but none of them have been egregious or anything like that. It's been a really well played football game. So I think I'm not even gonna try to guess. I don't know. We got to see what happens there. It looks like the defense for the Mustangs is out there. So Sheridan has run 2 plays in overtime on offense, both for touchdowns. So now if you score, you have to go for 2. Bronx, 138 on the ground, 97 through the air. Look to take the lead again. Overtime number 3. Motion to the right. That's Meineke. Koltiska hands it. Oh, false start on the Bronx. That's 5. Going backwards, puts him on the 15. Uncharacteristic of the Bronx. Penalty number 3 on the night. Problem is, it gives them a little bit more room to work with on the backside. So Greer in the backfield with Koltiska. He's got McComb, Steele, and Meineke offset left. Martin split right. Koltiska looks left. Pressure. He's got room up the middle. Oh, big hit. Trying to tell who that was. I think it was Jesse Rabe that came up and made the play. And it was. Rabe on the tackle. Koltiska picks up about 7 on the play. 2nd and goal from the 8.
2nd and goal from the Mustang 8.
Martin now moves left. McComb, Axmit, and Meineke in a bunch to the right. Kuhn to the left of Koltiska. And he's going to get it. He's trying to find a hole up the middle. He's got a little room down at the 2. Oof. He had to set his team. 3rd and goal on the 2. Boy, Sheridan does a good job of stretching that out and then letting Kuhn find just any gap he can. I'm shocked that he hasn't run it more tonight, to be honest with you. 3rd and goal. Sheridan on the Natrona 2. Gun wishbone, if you will. Now they motion. It would be quarterback sneak. Koltiska up the middle. Oh, he rolls in. I think everybody from Sheridan scored on that one. That's just a good push up front. So now Sheridan has to go for 2. This is a huge play. Oh, I thought you did. Maybe that's only in college. I guess so. I was wrong. Greer in to kick. Snaps up. Ball is up. And kick is good. 31-24. Mustangs get the ball back. I swear. There's that. I'm going to look that up. Well, the Mustang defense has to find a way. They found a way last time. Let's see. So you can't score on a turnover. Ball is dead on a turnover. I didn't realize that. Well, I really thought that you had to go for 2 after 2 overtimes, but apparently not. So Natrona County with the ball, 1st and goal on the 10. Overtime number 3, the second half of overtime number 3. Sheridan scored on 3rd and 2.
First and goal, Natrona.
Mustangs have Valdez and Allison split right. Wilcox with the fake. Hill's got room. He's got it in. Touchdown! Great fake by Wilcox. Hill takes it in himself off the left-hand side. And Natrona's got to kick the extra point now. Jeez. 31-30. I always said Hill can run it. He proved it right there. Great ball fake. Awesome blocking off the backside. Hoppins to tie it up. Snap, good. Kick down, and it is good. Boy, he drilled that one. Hoppins boots it through. 31 all, overtime number 4. Why not? Got nothing to do tomorrow. Pushing on 3 hours here. All right, overtime number 4. So now NC starts with it. Boy, what a ball game. If you're just joining us, I'm not going to say you're late, but you've missed a lot of good stuff. 21 points apiece in overtime. Move us to overtime number 4. Not a single offensive touchdown was scored in this game until a minute to go in the 4th quarter. Holy smokes. All right, now Natrona County will start overtime number 4 with the ball. I honestly have no idea how the timeout situation works. I think we maybe get 1 per overtime period. All right. So tight right for Hill, who scored a touchdown the last time he had the ball. Ball is given to Wilcox. He's going to bounce one, bounces it to the right. He's got a ball at the 5. Got to hold on to it, still running. Tough run by Caden. Picks up 5 on the first. Second and goal on the 5. Well, you got to give it to Tyler Hill. He's played great in his first start for Natrona. Kid just wants to win. Earn the trust. All right, it's going to be Hill. He's got to move up the middle. Oh, gets hit hard. He might have got in. Oh, they're going to call him down at like the half-yard line. Oh, man. Well, got his shoulder ripped off there. So Bundy's in. Wilcox is out. Hill and Matthew Barrett in there. Mustangs go in the eye. Receiver to each side, tight right. Oh, Hill dropped it. Now they're gonna have to see if he got in. The problem was if he had his knee down when he picked it up. All right, they're going to say.
Field the ball carrier. 4th and goal from the Sheridan 1.
So it's 4th and goal. Ball is on the half-yard line.
Timeout Mustangs.
Oof. That could have been disastrous if Hill didn't get back on the ball. But he did recover. It looked like he fell forward into the end zone, but he's a half-yard short. So 4th and goal. I mean, if you move the ball a length of a football, it's in the end zone. That's how close it is. So defensive linemen for Sheridan are going to be diving. The old submarine trying to make a mess in the middle up there. Let's see what the Mustangs do. 31 all. Overtime, number 4. All right. Bronx back out on defense. Let's see what the Mustangs come up with here. Oh, it's been a good one. All right, here we go. Natrona hustles out. Student body. He's in. That's touchdown. No doubt about it. There it is. Touchdown. I mean, that was every single guy on the Mustang offense in on that one. Good job up front by the Hoggies, boy. Guys have got to be getting tired now. All right, so the Mustangs take the lead now, 37-31. Hoppins in for the PAT. Avery Cox on the hold. Snaps good. Ball's up. Hoppins puts it through. Boy, great job. That is so much pressure. That is tough. All right, Natrona takes the lead now, 38-31. Overtime 5. I don't know that I've ever seen a high school game go 5 overtimes. Allie, you weren't going to the 10 o'clock movie tonight, were you? You're not? Okay, good. Probably not going to happen. We got 10 minutes. Oh, boy. Well, you're running out of plays in the playbook. Honestly, now it just comes down to who can finish it up. Good gravy. So you can choose where you want the ball. Bronx decide to put it on the left hash. 1st and goal. Overtime 5. Boy, Patrick, if you're still listening, I'm not going to be able to find it fast enough. Sorry, you don't get paid enough, Patrick. The last time we had a 5 overtime game in high school football, I don't remember. I can't remember seeing one. Maybe even a JV game or something. Man. All right, both teams are digging deep. It'd almost be more fitting if this thing ended in a tie, to be honest with you. But that's not going to happen. In the Bronx, 1st and 10. They're going to run it wide here with McComb. He's going to score. Oh, no, he's not. Good tackle. Boy, he had every ounce of speed going in. Good play by Wilcox. Shouldn't have called that so early. Boy, McComb had a massive head of steam heading in there. Whew. He's quick. It's a good play by the junior. I got to try and pull up his defensive points tonight. It's got to be through the roof. I don't know if it has that. No, I don't have individual stats. All right, Koltiska. Motions McComb again. Keeps it. Oh, ball's on the ground. Mustangs win. Mustangs recover the fumble, and it's over. Natrona County wins in 5 overtimes. Oh, my. Great play design by the Broncs. Good fake to McComb. It was going to Kuhn the other way. They just missed the mesh. Oh, wow. What? I don't know, Meeves. I don't think it matters, man. Holy cow. I have no idea who recovered that. 38-31. Natrona wins in overtime. Number 5. That is an all-time game between these two teams. Holy cow. What a finish. Holy smokes. So the fumble and recovery by Natrona gives the Mustangs the win. 38-31. I'm not going to get out of the press box alive. This is awesome. Wow. 38-31. There's no way I can recap the scoring. I'm sorry. It was just back and forth. Each team scores 21 in overtime. Mustangs get to fire up the school song. Oh, what a big win. That is huge. So now they go to 3-3, as does Sheridan. But now you've got a mess in there because Kelly is 3-3, Sheridan's 3-3, NC is 3-3, and Rock Springs is 3-3. I think we do need to pull up the schedules now, just real quick before we get off the air, so we can see where this thing is going. Natrona County will now travel to Campbell County next week in a huge game before the Mustangs are back home to host Thunder Basin. Sheridan finishes at Kelly, home against Campbell County in the Energy Bowl, and then hosts Thunder Basin in Week 8. That will be a huge game for them. Rock Springs finishes with South, Central, and East. Boy, 2 really tough games for the Tigers to finish. Natrona, as I mentioned, finishes Campbell County, Thunder Basin, and South. Kelly finishes Sheridan, East, and then at Campbell County. So, 5 frames of free football ends it. The Mustangs win 38-31 after they recover a fumble by the Sheridan offense. Whew, that'll be a fun one to watch tomorrow. Great job by our camera crew. Allie Crossan nailed it on the board. Thanks, Mr. Madsey, the admin. Great job, Coach Harshman and the kids. That was a big one. Final score from Cheney Alumni Field in overtime, number 5. Natrona County, 38. The Sheridan Broncs, 31. Good night, everybody.